Alright, well, 2016 Ram 1500, 5.7 liter Hemi. I've been having a exhaust leak, passenger side, and so I've got the new bolts, studs, and gasket, and here you can clearly see that that cylinder there has been leaking, which makes sense because one of the studs was broken in that cylinder. It's actually broken off below the surface of the head. What I'm going to try to do is I'm going to stick a little aluminum foil in that hole just to plug it up, keep everything out of it. And then I'm going to take the welder and I'm going to start building up tacks on that, hopefully, until maybe I can get a pair of pliers or channel locks or vice grips on there, and hopefully it's not super tight. You know, if it is, there's no room for me to get a drill in there. So if that don't work, I don't know what in the world I'm gonna do, but that's what I'm gonna try, and this is where we're at. Piece of crap. Moving a little bit. Come on, baby. I need you to come out. Yeah. All right. We got it. Boy, that's a disaster avoided. No kidding. Pull it down so I can show you what we got here. Try to focus that. So I just just tacked up some weld up onto the end of that bolt, it wouldn't, you don't have to worry about welding to the aluminum, because that's, it won't weld to the aluminum. It'll want to weld to the steel bolt over the aluminum. So it worked. Now I can just move on, clean up some surfaces, grab my new stuff, and start reassembly. Feeling pretty good about that. Anyway, a quick view of our empty hole. So we're good. Okay, we've got our exhaust manifold with our new bolts and our new gasket on. This is passenger side, of course. And we're fixing to torque this down. They say 18 foot-pounds. So with my inch-pound torque wrench, that'll be about 215 inch-pounds. So I'll probably, I don't know what the sequence is. I'm just gonna, like any other usually exhaust manifold, I'll just go from the inside out in a circular pattern. So making progress. All right, other side, same thing. I just welded up some weld onto the end of the broken off bolt, and it came out. This side's been more of a pain in the ass than the other side. Not so much getting that out, but this manifold to pipe flange bolt wouldn't come loose. It wouldn't at all. So I ended up having to cut it with the cutoff wheel, which that was a son of a bitch just by itself, because it was almost impossible to get that cutoff wheel in there. But I got it, and just got off the phone with O'Reilly's, and the closest bolt is Salt Lake City. They'll have it on Wednesday, but that means I can't finish this job tonight. Another pain in the ass about this job is on this side here. We've got the steering shaft, and biggest problem is this dang dipstick. Golly. And you can't remove the dipstick because the lower bolt is way behind the motor mount bracket. So just got to kind of work around it. As you can see, I can't get the exhaust manifold out of there. I mean, if I wiggled and shimmied and did everything, I still don't even think it'll come out of there. It's just it's crazy. Pain in my ass, but that's all right. It's an exhaust manifold, so I'm not too worried about hitting that surface. I hit the surface on the other one, but I ain't too worried about it. It'll be all right. So I think I'll just try to get this back together, and then leave it alone until I can. I'll just get the exhaust manifold bolted back up to the head. Get my new gasket in and all that. When I get my flange bolts, I'll just wrap it up on Wednesday. So that's kind of where I'm at. Kind of bummed, but I'm also feeling pretty lucky that I was able to get those bolts out, those broken bolts out. So pick this back up on Wednesday.